Slipping up, relapsing, breaking your diet, breaking your promise to yourself of meditating every single day for the month. This is something we all do, especially those of us who set ambitious goals and are constantly challenging ourselves to become better. That's okay though, things happen. One moment you may have everything under control, and all of a sudden, all it takes is just one small trigger to bring on temptation. And before you know it, you've broken your promise to yourself. And we've screwed up all our progress. Or have we? The thing is, we tend to think so. Whether your mission is to simply quit porn or to work out regularly, the fact that you're already setting goals means you're probably at a much better place than you were in the near past. But for whatever reason, when we relapse or break our diet, we tend to think that we're starting over, but we're really not. And we suddenly allow ourselves to enter this negative snowball effect. You know, when we skip 2 workouts in a row, it suddenly becomes 8. Why is that? Because we have a tendency to self-sabotage. That's just how our minds work. So when you skip a workout, all that discipline that you've built up over the days is now all of a sudden under attack by your own mind. Now all of a sudden, your mind will play games with you and will persuade you that it's okay to skip another one, that, we'll start tomorrow, right? Guess what? Tomorrow comes and your mind is gonna do the exact same thing, except this time it's even more powerful because your discipline is weaker. And it'll keep doing this over and over and over every single day. And each day your mind just has more and more control over your actions. So, how can we avoid this? Well, let me introduce you to the sponsor of this video. I'm just kidding. I don't have any sponsors yet. Anyway, if you want to stop self-sabotaging after that first slip up and hop back on track immediately, all it takes is just 3 words. Plan ahead. No, that's 2 words. Plan ahead. Yup, it's that simple. Look, let's just say you've been eating clean for a week and a half. Everything's been under control. You've been allowing yourself some cheat meals here and there, some snacks, but that's okay, everything's been planned. All of a sudden your friends come over and they're ordering pizza. You didn't plan on eating pizza, but you've said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna have pizza today. No big deal. You enjoy your evening with your friends, you have some pizza. Sure, there's a little bit of guilt behind your mind, but it's covered up by the enjoyment that you're experiencing in that moment. Cool. Next day comes and you're faced with a dilemma. All of a sudden, your mind is telling you that ordering fast food is just so convenient. It's okay, right? I can just restart my diet tomorrow. I mean, I've already broken it. I might as well enjoy my off time before I hop back on track. That is complete BS. But we still do it. Then each tomorrow that comes becomes more and more difficult to turn into today, until we just hate ourselves and decide to start over. So let's go back to those 2 words, plan ahead. So when you've decided that you're gonna eat that pizza with your friends, which by the way is completely fine, make a mental note of what tomorrow's gonna look like and take some action before that pizza's even in your mouth. For example, go in the kitchen and start preparing some of the ingredients for tomorrow's breakfast. That way, you're setting yourself up for success before you even enter that dangerous place of breaking your own promise. So, you're not only promising yourself that you're gonna hop back on track, you're actually taking the first step into doing that already. You're already hopping back on track. This way, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna see a bowl with oatmeal already in there. All you're gonna have to do is add some yogurt, add some berries, add some chia seeds, whatever you do. But those first steps have already been taken, so it's gonna be much easier on yourself to take the right steps if the first steps have already been taken. Okay, let me bring another example. Let's say you're doing nofap. You're not watching porn and you're retaining your own juices. After a long battle with your own mind, you decide that, okay, you know what, mind, you win, I'm gonna break my 23-day streak today. Don't get me wrong, this is still a loss, and you should do everything that you can to not give in. But once you've entered that place of no return, make sure that you pick yourself up before you've even fallen. Get on the right track before you begin beating your meat. Put your phone down, get out a piece of paper, and write in detail what tomorrow is gonna look like. From the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep, and put check boxes. Every checkbox you're gonna check the next day as you go through your day until the moment you fall asleep. What this is doing is you're tricking your mind. You're setting yourself up for a different day than what is naturally gonna happen. Because naturally what's gonna happen is your mind is gonna start playing games with you. So you gotta plan ahead. You gotta do something different. And with that, you're already taking the first step into the right direction before you've even fallen. If you want to plan ahead and take action after you've fallen, chances are your mind is gonna screw you over again. And look, if you're tracking your streak with numbers, the number 0 doesn't mean that you're at the beginning. It just means that you've had 0 days in a row. It just means that you have a 0 streak. But that doesn't mean you're starting over. It just means that that current streak is at 0. But you're not starting over. You've probably been at this for a while. So what happened to all that progress that you've been building up, all that strengthening, all that development of your own understanding of yourself, of what works with you, what doesn't work with you, that's not progress that you've lost. I'm gonna repeat this. Our minds, they like to play games with us. So we just have to plan ahead and play along. We have to play their game and just be 2 steps ahead all the time. If you already know what your mind is gonna come up with, anticipate it and plan how you're gonna jump back on track before you've even fallen, and take those first steps. Anyway, if you're still here, massive thanks for staying all the way till the end. I just want to say that I'm not pretending to be some guru who has all the answers. I'm just sharing what works for myself, and I hope that some people can benefit from it. And yeah, if you found this video helpful or interesting, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, give a comment, share it, pass it on to someone who might benefit from this, and stay tuned for more. Peace.